Hello, you're tuning in the English News Bulletin on QPVN channel. I'm Nguyễn, and now let me keep you up to date with the headlines. General Secretary Tô holds talk with Indonesian President. Exchange of experience in defense policy research. National Assembly Vice Chairwoman Nguyễn Thị Thanh holds bilateral meetings at UN. On the afternoon of March the 10th, after a solemn welcoming ceremony at the Presidential Palace in the capital city of Jakarta, Indonesia, General Secretary Tô held talks with Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto. The two leaders held the remarkable progress in bilateral ties over the past 70 years, especially since the establishment of bilateral strategic partnership in 2013. Based on such solid achievements, the two sides agreed to upgrade the Vietnam-Indonesia relations to a comprehensive strategic partnership, making Vietnam the first comprehensive strategic partner of Indonesia in ASEAN. The upgrade marks a historic milestone when the two countries enter a new era of comprehensive and substantive cooperation for the benefits of the two countries, as well as peace, development, and prosperity of ASEAN and the world. General Secretary Tô and President Prabowo Subianto affirmed the commitment to deepening political trust through increased high-level exchanges across all channels, including party, government, and parliamentary cooperation, as well as expanded people-to-people, locality-to-locality, and business connections. They pledged to effectively implement bilateral cooperation mechanisms and soon develop an action program to fully leverage and elevate collaboration across all fields. Both sides agreed to further strengthen defense security cooperation, information sharing, search and rescue coordination, and exchange of experience in combating transnational crimes, particularly online fraud networks, human trafficking, forced labor, and terrorism threats. The leaders also concurred to expand and deepen economic cooperation, fostering stronger economic linkages based on mutual benefit and shared development. Both sides pledged to remove trade barriers and obstacles, support businesses and import-export activities, particularly in agriculture and aquaculture, and strive for $18 billion in bilateral trade in a balanced manner. The two sides committed to enhancing agricultural cooperation and ensuring food security, while encouraging and facilitating investments by businesses from both countries, especially in emerging sectors such as digital economy, green economy, energy transition, electric vehicle ecosystem development, e-commerce, smart logistics, digital payment, software design, and outsourcing AI-driven technological solutions and halal products. On the morning of March the 10th, in the capital city of Jakarta, General Secretary Tô attended the Business Forum, Vietnam and Indonesia Partnership for Progress and Prosperity, as part of his state visit to Indonesia. The event was held at a very meaningful time in the context of the two countries celebrating the 70th anniversary of Vietnam-Indonesia diplomatic relations and aiming to upgrade the relations to a comprehensive strategic partnership. Businesses of the two countries highlighted the results of economic cooperation, investment opportunities, and strategic partnerships in emerging fields such as artificial intelligence, digital economy, green energy, electric vehicles, and just energy transition partnership. The Vietnam's party leader suggested that relevant ministries, branches, and agencies of the two countries continue to concretize major policies and orientations of bilateral relations, promptly solve bottlenecks facing investors, implement solutions to perfect the investment and business environment in an open and transparent manner. General Secretary Tô affirmed that Vietnam is committed to creating all favorable conditions for effective investment and business activities for the common sake of sustainable development. The party, state, and people of Vietnam will always accompany foreign partners wishing to receive further support and close cooperation from the international community, especially Indonesian investors, in the process of building and developing the country. On March the 11th, General Nguyễn Tân Cương, Chief of the General Staff and Deputy Defense Minister, worked with Regiment 66 under Division 10, Army Corps 34. Political and ideological education, especially for new soldiers and soldiers of ethnic minorities, has been attached special importance to. The leadership capacity and combat strength of party committees and organizations have been enhanced. The unit has been promoting production and taking good care of the troops, both materially and mentally. The Chief of the General Staff requested Regiment 66 to always strictly maintain discipline observance, build close to reality scenarios to continuously improve training quality and combat readiness, closely coordinate with local party committees, authorities, and forces to grasp the situation for prompt advising and handling, attach special importance to political and ideological education, take good care of the troops, promote production, and actively prevent and control disease outbreaks. On the afternoon of the same day, Sing Lieutenant General Huang Sun-Qian, Deputy Minister of National Defense, head of the Standing Office of the National Steering Committee on Overcoming the Consequences of Explosive and Chemical Remnants of War, chaired a conference to seek solutions to augment this work. Lauding the past achievements, Sing Lieutenant General Huang Sun-Qian emphasized that there remain large areas of land contaminated with post-war bombs, mines, and toxic chemicals. In the coming time, with available local resources, agencies and units need to continue implementing mine clearance projects and overcoming the consequences of chemicals remnants, taking care of people with disabilities, including victims of post-war bombs, mines, and toxic chemicals. In the long term, it is necessary to have a plan to mobilize resources, master investigation, survey, and treatment technology, build and perfect strategic papers on this task. General Huang Sun-Qian also asked agencies and units to study and expand the scope and fields of cooperation in war legacy settlement, take appropriate actions as the U.S., an important partner in the war legacy settlement effort in Vietnam, adjust its policy. Also on March the 11th in Hanoi, Lieutenant General Nguyễn Trọng Bình, Deputy Chief of the General Staff of the Vietnam People's Army, received General Xuân Sam Năng, Deputy Director General of the General Department of Policy and Foreign Affairs, and the Cambodian Defense White Paper delegation on a working visit to Vietnam. Lieutenant General Nguyễn Trọng Bình emphasized that Vietnam prioritizes comprehensive defense cooperation with Cambodia based on their traditional friendship. The delegation's discussions with the Institute for Defense Strategy and History of Vietnam will help advise both defense ministries on relevant matters. General Xuân Sam Năng expressed his gratitude to the Ministry of National Defense of Vietnam for the warm reception and stated that both sides would continue to enhance cooperation, exchange experience, and share information in the development of the Defense White Paper. Earlier, officials from the Institute for Defense Strategy and History of Vietnam held a working session with the Cambodian Defense White Paper delegation. Coming up next, National Assembly Vice Chairwoman Nguyễn Thị Thanh holds bilateral meetings at UN. Water is life, empowering women adapting to climate change. On March the 10th, New York Times, while attending the 69th UN Commission on the Status of Women, Vice Chairwoman of the National Assembly Nguyễn Thị Thanh held several bilateral meetings. In meetings with UN leaders, she discussed global cooperation challenges and reaffirmed Vietnam's strong support for multilateralism, emphasizing that the UN's central role in coordinating global efforts. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres expressed deep admiration for Vietnam and extended his best regards to General Secretary Tô Lâm, President Lương Cường, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính, and National Assembly Chairman Trần Thanh Mẫn. President of the 79th UN General Assembly Philemon Yang praised Vietnam's dynamic development, commitment to international law, and positive contribution to global peace, security, and sustainable development. UN leaders also acknowledged Vietnam's growing role in ASEAN, reaffirmed support for ASEAN's central role in regional security, and encouraged greater Vietnamese participation in UN operations. 27 Vietnamese enterprises are attending the FoodX Japan 2025 International Food and Beverage Exhibition, which opened on March the 11th at Tokyo Big Sight, Japan. This annual global trade event attracts a large number of food and beverage businesses worldwide. FoodX Japan offers a key opportunity to boost exports to Japan. This year, 3,144 booths from 68 countries and territories are featured. 27 Vietnamese businesses showcase competitive export-ready products such as fresh and processed fruits, cashews, pepper, cinnamon, dipping sauces, rice-based products, dairy, and confectionery. These are priorities for Vietnam's Ministry of Agriculture and Environment. Besides agricultural staples, Vietnamese condiments like fish sauce and instant noodles have drawn strong interest from Japanese businesses and consumers. The challenges posed by climate change are particularly severe for women in regions heavily impacted by drought and saltwater intrusion. Not only they are directly affected, but also play a pivotal role in finding sustainable solutions. The Water is Life project, funded by the government of Japan and implemented by UN Women in collaboration with the Vietnam Women's Union, is one of the initiatives that strengthens women's ability to adapt to climate change. Funded by the government of Japan and implemented by UN Women in collaboration with local women's union, the Water is Life project aims to address the challenges faced by women in areas affected by drought and severe saltwater intrusion in Cà Mau and Ninh Thuận. The project, running from March 2024 to February 2025, it seeks to empower vulnerable women, improve access to clean water, and enhance the community's resilience to the impacts of climate change.
Women are the frontliners of providing water and food in their families. So this project is here to really address that need, the need for clean water for their households. Women are not just beneficiaries of climate change interventions, they are also in themselves solution makers. The project really looks at how by saving women's time, we can unlock their potential in contributing to the economic prosperity.
The project Water is Life is implemented with 3 main objectives. Objective 1 is to support women farmers in drought-affected and heavily salinized areas by applying modern water storage and conservation technologies. These solutions not only protect crops, but also ensure stable income and food security for families. The Women's Union chapter of the commune also funds us to adopt this drip irrigation model, which helps save water expenses, doubles our yield, and provides income so that our children can go to school. Objective 2 is to improve access to clean water for daily use and personal hygiene. This helps ease the burden of water collection for women, protect health, and create better living conditions for households. We have water, but it's not very reliable because we don't have proper containers to store it, and it often gets dirty with dust and leaves. As women, we often struggle to access water for daily use, and bathing in rivers or streams is far and inconvenient. We are very happy to receive support from the project with a water storage tank for our family. Now we no longer have to worry about running out of water, and we'll always have clean water for our daily needs. In just 1 year, the project has achieved remarkable progress with impressive results. A total of 1,229 women, primarily from poor and near-poor backgrounds, ethnic minorities, women with disabilities, or caring for disabled family members, single mothers, elderly women, and those in poor health, have greatly improved their access to clean water through provision of water storage tanks. Additionally, 426 women in vulnerable situations who are severely impacted by drought and saltwater intrusion have received support in purchasing water-efficient automated irrigation systems, helping them enhance their agricultural and livestock activities, thus boosting their household income. And that's all for now. Remember, you can always watch news again at qpvn.vn. Now thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.